Alright.
Yeah. I'm just checking if this fucking stays recording. Right. Oh, fucking bollocks anyway. Hello and welcome to whatever episode this is of whatever fucking we're
4.5
playing anymore. Yeah, we lost the recording just now, so that's why I'm physically pissed off. Hello, camera, thanks to Jade the Darkness, because he's the only one that said he wanted it, so if he wanted it, then well done. You didn't say it, and get Jade the Darkness gets the credit. Nick, how have you been? Talk before I fucking blow a gasket. Oh, so we're kind of far ahead in the game. We skipped a planet or two. No, not fucking hell. We skipped a challenge or two, because we lost it, we can't go back, and there's nothing I can do about that, sorry. And it's really late at night here, and I'm fucking... We just had a really good talk, and... whatever.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to reenact said talk as best as possible!
I'm just gonna see if it's still recording, because I'm fucking paranoid as fuck now. Yeah, it's still recording.
Alright, so here we go. So we're going to be talking about E3 in this episode, and we're going to be talking about it a lot in this episode. It might be a little bit of a longer episode, so we're going to get into this right here.
I'm thinking of changing the format. I've already said this, so I was going to sound monotonous sauce, but I'm thinking of changing the format to make the episodes longer, like make the whole episodes the whole recording session, so they're going to be like an hour or 2 hours each. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to experiment with it and see what people think of it. So, yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, PSA.
Yeah. Anyway, so now that we've gotten that ground covered twice now, let's get into E3.
E3, let's get happy. We look physically depressed here. Let's try. I'm not gonna fake it though, because I am physically depressed. We had such a good talk there. Oh man.
All right. So, first conference held on Saturday was EA.
Mm-hmm.
EA E3. Now, one thing that we know about EA, what is it, Keith? What is it? It is
Sports.
Yeah. Exactly, Keith. Sports out the ass. And if you're a sports fan, then this is the exact conference for you. But if you're not, then you're going to have a rough time watching. Especially because their spokesperson, the person who speaks for everyone, they're
another PSA, I forgot to say it, and I'm going to forget to say everything. We're not going to review E3 like everyone, like all the other fuckers review E3. We're just going to... Basically, what E3 is to me, it's about games and not about conferences. It's about announcements and fun.
Yeah. The whole how we feel like we're entitled to getting good conferences.
Yeah, why do people review conferences like as if, like, you're paying for this conference and you're entitled to a good conference? Get the fuck out. E3 is about games. It's about having fun. It's about being... video game players, as Nintendo would say. It's just about games and announcing new games and just having fun. And why does everyone have to get bogged down about the quality of conferences when games are being announced? Like,
So without further ado, we're gonna get into this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so EA is all about.
I bought the fusion
game.
rifle, by the way. You missed that.
Yeah, the fusion rifle. He got the shock mod too.
Yeah, I got the shock.
Good stuff.
You missed so much stuff.
Yeah.
That 20
so,
minutes.
Anywho, E-fucking-A. Electronics Arts.
Sorry, I keep checking it. I'm so paranoid.
Yeah. EA is, they do their sports stuff. There's, about 3 things there that were semi-interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield 1 DLC in the name of the Tsar, TSAR, whatever. It's a DLC, maybe some story elements there, I don't know, but I know it's 6 maps, and apparently you can play on maps at night now. Ooh.
They make you
That's
pay
all the deal. Yeah, of course. So, anywho, so there's that. There's also, A Way Out, which is interesting. And before Keith even says it, yes, Keith wasn't there to see this before he even says it, because I remember him saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I saw FIFA. They talked about FIFA for like 3.5 hours, and we're now fucking, I don't know even who. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was FIFA. There was A Way Out, which is basically like this co-op game, this indie co-op game, which
Will you die,
basically,
you bastard?
basically it was either you online or couch co-op, whatever you prefer. It always had to be a split screen, and you could see. I think.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip
and you
that.
can see,
Sorry.
and then you see. What do you see? Like what you could see is one person on one side of the screen could be playing the game while another person is in a cutscene, and you could see the cutscene.
I saw the trailer for this after the conference, and it did look really interesting. I just don't understand it though.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then they kind of teaser showed Anthem and stuff. So that was about the conference.
They had a racing game, didn't they? They had like Need for Speed. I think I remember.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I didn't see it.
No, I remember like going in and out of it, and I saw them talking about Need for Speed and shit, and I was like, "Oh, racing game."
Okay, well, yeah, there's that. Yeah. So, what did you think about E3? EA.
Yeah, as you said, it's just like it's not really our thing. It's not aimed towards us. Although I don't know who it's aimed towards, because the only people that will be watching this is like hardcore gamers. So I don't know. I don't really understand that, but like people that watch sports, like people that.
Well, there's a few hardcore gamers out there. There's a few hardcore people who play video games out there, who
of course there is.
Who are into.
No, I'm not saying that no one that plays games doesn't like sports. I'm saying like the vast majority of fucking people that oh god, I'm losing my frame of thought. The vast majority of people that you know what? No, I'm wrong on that. Actually, now I think of it, like, of course, there's fucking video game players that that will that love sports. So yeah.
I've known a few of them. I've known a few. My brother-in-law, for example, plays the shit out of Assassin's Creed and a whole bunch of other RPGs. Loves a decent baseball game. A racing game or whatever. I mean, look at us. We love Jack X Combat Racing. Yeah, it's a great game. You know, but just the recent games, like the big ones, like the Call of Duty of sports games, is literally like there's a few of them like that, and it's just the same damn game to me. I mean, just every time. Like I haven't seen.
EA's biggest game of last year was Mass Effect, so we all know how that went.
Which is funny. That's funny. What do you mean? Because it's funny because I know EA for sports games mostly, and stuff like that. Not the. What you think, you know?
What?
Not known for like. Well, I wouldn't. I know them for sports games, really, but not like games like that. To do that, it's funny to put them in.
Are you trying to say that you don't know that you didn't know that EA published Mass Effect?
No, I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't know that they published Mass Effect. No,
I could see that. No, I see why. Yeah, because it. Yeah.
It's funny because it's like It's like really different. Like it's like two sides of a coin. It's like it's
EA
like saying
everything. Like EA published a lot of shit, but not good games.
I get. It's the same thing with me with like developers as well. It's funny for me to think that Naughty Dog created Uncharted, but way back in the day they also made Crash. You know, it's like so different. You know, it's just different. It's weird to see how they. It's weird to see how things evolve, but also like their side projects and shit, you know, like Insomniac Games making Resistance, but then also making Ratchet and Clank. That's crazy. That's weird. It's weird in a good way. It's interesting. But yeah, that was EA. Yeah, that was EA. EA was something. It wasn't. It was what it was. But next, Keith,
your favorite, Nick. We have your favorite. Yeah, Microsoft.
Check if we're recording before we get into this.
Okay.
Just check.
Yeah,
because you know you wanna.
Yeah, 9 minutes for recording. Actually, I think what I done last time is the minute I pressed the record button, I held it down, and then when I released my fucking mouse button, I fucking pressed it again and stopped it immediately. So hopefully this stays. But yeah, Microsoft had their conference, and I'm gonna have a different opinion to everyone else here, believe it or not, because I'm a hipster. But the popular opinion on the internet I've been seeing is that Microsoft won E3. Microsoft had the best conference, apparently. Wow. I could not agree. I disagree more with that. So
I could not agree more.
so look at Microsoft, right? Just look at Microsoft. They announced a beast of a new console, an absolute fucking. I cannot diss that console at all, apart from the name. The One X is a fucking absolutely ridiculous name, and
like every time I say Xbox One X, I want to say, hey, if you spell Xbox One X backwards, you could say the exact same thing, you know.
like,
But I want to say that, but
I jokingly said that they're probably going to call it the Xbox Triple X, and they fucking nearly did. Like fucking hell, they're doing the They're doing.
They should have just called it the Xbox Vin Diesel then. What the fuck?
But like they're doing the same thing that Nintendo done to fucking Wii U. The average consumer is not gonna know that this is a new console. It's still called the Xbox fucking One. Like why would you do that?
Yeah, and then the person at GameStop is gonna be sitting there like, hey, what do you want? I would like an Xbox. Like, well, would you like an Xbox One, an Xbox One S, or an Xbox One X? It's basically the same console, but it's just more powerful. Which one do you want,
It's
sir? We have this
not
one
the
for
same
500, this
console,
one for
though.
250, and this one.
It's not. The fucking specs. This thing is a beast. Like this thing is. If this was. If the thing is, I don't give a single shit
the thing
about
that's
power.
gonna get me, if the XMB menu is the same, how is it a different console though?
Is XMV menu the same? How do you know that?
Because it's an Xbox One.
Yeah, so they're probably just.
Why would they call it? Why would they call
the
it?
Wii U? The Wii U is completely different thing to the Wii. This is a different console. Look at the specs.
Yeah.
It's not the same console. It's like a fucking two Xboxes in one, Xbox Ones, and then
Yeah, I gotcha, Keith. What I mean, yeah, you got the Wii and the Wii U. You know, it's called the same fucking thing, and shit like that. But I mean, so was the Xbox and the Xbox 360. Is what I mean. This is called Xbox One, which is the next generation from Xbox 360 to Xbox One.
Yeah, is this an 8th-gen console still? Like, is this an 8th-gen console or is it a 9th-gen console? It has to be a 9th-gen console. Like, the power jump alone.
But if it was, why would they keep it the same name, though? If it was.
Because it's Microsoft, and they fucking called the third Xbox the Xbox One, that's why.
So, what
Anyway,
I'm getting at
Get
is Xbox One is going to be like its own thing. Like its own fucking, like, stupid thing. Or whatever. But anyway, continue.
Alright, I'll continue on, right. So, yeah, if you look at Microsoft's conference, just as not an Xbox fan, but just as a fan of video games alone, it's great for you, because you have absolutely no reason to buy an Xbox, because the games they announced are great. Like, the games, they had the most, like, third-party games. How many, Nick, can you count to me how many of these were exclusives?
2 out of the 43 that they shown.
2? Really?
I think so.
2 were lifetime console exclusives. I don't know about that. That's probably not an accurate number.
I thought you meant at the conference.
Wait,
The conference.
I don't know about the numbers, right? Okay, let me just get onto this. Okay, so Microsoft, right? They announced BioWare's new game. They announced a few new games. Like basically, they got all. Oh fuck! I can't say. I said it so well. Why can't I talk now? I said it so well before, and now I'm just.
Get on with it, Keith. I pity you. Go. You have it. You fucking have it. Just go.
But what I was gonna say. Why is my voice so loud in my fucking ears? What I was gonna say is, Microsoft, right? They showed so many games, so many great looking games, which is good enough for most people to say, oh yeah, they won E3 then. Okay, if you look at it for that way, but how did they win E3 when you can play like pretty much the majority, 90% I'd say, of these games on your PS4? When you don't even have to buy their new console that they were trying to base this whole conference around. They were trying to base this whole conference around this absolute beast, this monster of a fucking machine. And the best exclusives they have to show for are indie games that can in no way, again, no disrespect to indie games, but that you cannot showcase what this thing is capable of with a fucking indie game, my friends. You cannot, with a low budget, like, did you see the games they announced at this that were exclusive? They had this fucking, what was it? They had this zombie game. I don't even know if this is exclusive or not. But did you see the state of it? It looked like a fucking... the animations-wise and gameplay-wise, it looked like a fucking PS2 game. What are you... Like, again, it's probably going to be a good game for a game as it is. But when you're trying to showcase a console that you're claiming that is, without a doubt, the most powerful console of all time, right? And you show us this shit, that's what gets at me. Like, and not only that, but most of the shit you showed, I don't need to buy this thing. You showed me no reason to buy this fucking thing, lads.
Exactly.
I can buy this thing I can buy most of the games you showed on my PS4 and play it just fine. Maybe it won't look as nice, maybe it won't be in 4K, I don't give a single shit, I only have a 1080p TV.
Like, most people only have a 1080p TV as well. Like the fucking people who were talking in the pre-show was like, I only have a 1080p TV.
Yeah.
I was going last Christmas, but I'm not ready to jump into that.
Anyway, I said that so much better, like on the last recording that didn't record. But basically, that's the gist of it. Like, for me, like Microsoft was like, yeah, you have all these great games, so technically maybe you did have the best conference, but for company-wise, like, for trying to get us to buy this fucking thing, I have absolutely no reason whatsoever to buy this. And no matter how powerful it is, if you don't have games to play on it, it's a fucking useless, ridiculously powerful lunchbox. Like...
Yeah, I kind of always go back to the thing, like when I was watching it, I was thinking about the abridged version of Birder from DBZ Abridged. What am I? The big, powerful, black console. That's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, yes, but this is what I base a good console off of. Two things that I've been thinking about since I've watched. Number two, basically, is library itself. And I don't mean library
number two,
because number two is not number one. That's why, because the number one thing is more important. It's a countdown.
So number one is more important than games?
Oh yeah,
I'm interested.
It is actually.
I'm interested.
It is, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
It is. Now number two is library, and I don't mean library as in third-party library, because guess what? Everyone can get third-party library. Mm-hmm. You know, I can play Assassin's Creed on either system, or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's not exclusive. What I mean is exclusive library itself. And PlayStation has always beaten Xbox, not just by numbers, but by quality. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why? Some may not agree because of nostalgia reasons or whatever, but looking at it with a little more like nowadays, it's definitely
Xbox. I'm just going to put it like this to make it easier for people. Name Xbox One exclusives on your hand. Name all of them. Name all the PlayStation 4 exclusives. Put them side by side. What wins?
Oh yes.
It's no.
And they're good contest. Too. They're very good. They're very good too.
Most PS4 exclusives are fantastic games. Most.
Yeah, most. Yeah.
You're playing Horizon at the moment. Like, Jesus Christ, look at that fucking thing. I bet that game looks better than any game they showed off, with the exception of the BioWare game that I forget. That game, Horizon, looks better than any game they showed running on the fucking console 3 times as powerful as a PS4. On the base PS4, Horizon Zero Dawn looks better than any of them.
Yeah, so. It's fantastic. But yeah, so library is number two. Like you need a decent library to make you want to buy the damn system, because who the hell wants to just buy a damn system just to have a damn system? Yeah. You know? That doesn't make any sense. So there's that. I mean, unless you're the Switch and you have Zelda Breath of the Wild, then that's a different story.
What else do you need? But then
is why
at least the Switch has an exclusive. At least
shut up.
It's not even exclusive though, technically. It's on the Wii U.
It's exclusive to Nintendo itself.
Okay.
But that is where this comes into play. My number one. Notice Zelda. Only game on Switch.
Well, there's a few more now, but when it came out, yeah.
Right? There's a few more now, but when it came out, and it was still the fucking hottest thing ever. Mm-hmm. You know, it's selling out. You know? The number one thing that makes a console great, in my opinion, is gameplay. Gameplay.
My ear is bleeding.
From?
Your phone vibrating up your arse.
Sorry. But anyways, yeah, gameplay. Gameplay is number one. Let's go back to PS2. Let's look at Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. Done. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's games. I don't really think you can put that in with a console. I mean, okay, I know where you're going. I know you're trying to segue us into the next point, though, which is games, gameplay-wise, have not changed since arguably. I'm gonna stretch this out. I would say the PS1 era, but I'm gonna say now the PS2 era. Since the PS2 era, what can you do now that you couldn't do back then, apart from better graphics?
Exactly.
Believe it or not, frame rates were fucking better back then. Why? Because the graphics, developers didn't obsess so much over fucking graphics. Like,
and that's all these new systems are, really. Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, this system, this Xbox One X, is probably going to have a really stable system, technically wise.
The system, I have no problem with the One X system itself, apart from the names I said. I think the system looks fantastic. But it's the games. As you said, there's no games. I want games to play. Also, give me games to play on it.
You know what else is also kind of getting to me? It's a minor nitpick, but it's a nitpick nonetheless. Why does every console have to be a square box?
PS3 wasn't. At first.
Yeah, it wasn't at first, but it turned into a square box, in a way. More of a half cylinder.
Yeah.
But if you look back in the day, even, well...
Oh, I didn't mean... Did I skip that, or... No, I didn't. Okay.
But what I mean is, like, look at any, like, the older Nintendo stuff. Like, stuff like that. That shit looked cool. That shit, like, this was aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
It still is.
To me.
I think the PS4 is a beautiful looking console.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the GameCube is still technically a box, but it was a fucking cube. It was a cube. You know, it was like, it was purple. That was its normal color. It was purple.
Anyway, moving on. Anything to your thoughts on Microsoft?
Man.
Nick, I was talking to Nick in a party while watching this, and I'm just gonna... You're not supposed to take video games seriously, but Nick had to...
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're living it the hard way. You do. And this is what happened. I seen that. I lost every fucking ounce of respect for Microsoft in that moment. For that time.
People are gonna hate you for this.
Coming back around. I don't give a shit. It's an opinion.
I'm glad you're saying it. I said it, so everyone hates me now.
Yeah.
Probably clicked off.
So here it is. I don't care about indie games. They're fine. But I'm gonna show the fucking E3! Okay?
Now, you're being a bit broad there, because technically, like, Insomniac are an indie developer, believe it or not. Like, they're not owned by anyone, so you can... Any game that they have that's third party is an indie game that isn't, like, published.
Fucking hell, they did it right.
That they self-publish.
Fucking hell, they did. I mean...
Although I don't think they've ever had an indie game, per se, because someone else has always published it for them, so...
Yeah, anyway, like I was saying, we got, I don't remember half the games that were there because they all looked the fucking same. Mm-hmm. Like, with their own little unique art style and stuff, but it was the same thing. So it's mostly side-scrollers and stuff like that. And I mean, and the thing that annoyed me about it is that the conference was trying to make it seem like all these games were exclusive to this one console when they really weren't exclusive. Yeah. Just like to try to brainwash you to think that you had to get the Xbox One X to play these games, shit like that. And the worst thing is it's going to make it to where you think you do because everyone's mindset is all graphics, you know, and shit like that. And it makes everyone else going to feel like they have an inferior version. But the thing, like I said, that matters in a game is gameplay. Gameplay and has to be kind of technically stable, but gameplay is the thing.
Most people don't give a shit about that.
Most people don't give a shit about that. They just fucking care about goddamn graphics or whatever.
I don't even think that either. I think people just give a shit about fun gameplay. I don't like if fucking Ratchet 1. If what I'm playing right now looked like a fucking pixelated shit like a Mario game, I'd still be having fun with it. The gameplay is fucking fun as fuck. So.
Yeah, I was playing all these games. I was playing my big three: Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, and Dragon Ball games. And it was my big three. Right. I was playing those, and just what really got to me was my brother-in-law about it. He looked at me and said, I do not see the enjoyment out of any of this shit at all. It looks stupid. It looks boring as shit. Okay. And it really hit me there.
Why do you think that is? Because he's not shooting shit in the head and blowing people's heads off or something? Or...
That doesn't make any sense for him because he does play a variety of games. He does. But it hit me, and when I asked him, like, why, and when I did ask him why, I was like, everything dies in one hit. Like, what the fuck?
What?
Which is what he said. I was playing the first Jak, so you know.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, not everything dies in one hit.
How is that enough to justify hating an entire game? Like, for that
I don't know.
thing?
Challenge. He likes to challenge, I guess. He's more challenging. He likes
Jak
to
fucking
challenge.
2 then, mate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then that also has the appearance. We're talking about a 38-year-old man here.
Oh,
you know, who
okay.
didn't grow up with this.
I thought you were talking about someone else, and that's why I was a bit more disappointed.
My sister's husband. My sister's husband.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about someone else, and that's why. But that makes more sense.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense. It does, but it just hit me like with games like that, and like the graphics reason, like the graphics issue, and like maybe there's slightly graphics reasons as well. You know,
And
maybe
that's a weird one. I can't really put.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Microsoft I just didn't really care for it. They had all the reason why it was liked so much was because of all that stuff, and I just got really fucking upset because prematurely seeing some games that I was expecting to originally see, like in the Ubisoft conference, like Assassin's Creed Origins, just throwing it out in the stupid little fucking out of context video game clip just destroyed my whole being.
Well, they all do that. Like that happens every E3. Like they all pay for like to show off their own thing at their conference, which I don't get.
Yeah, their own thing. Though, if they went off of the exclusives that they had, Microsoft literally would have been on stage for probably 5 minutes. Like, here's the console, here's the games, goodbye.
Yeah.
Like,
but
that quick.
That was like
if they did
technically
it,
kind of a Sony
style, if they did what Sony did, it would have been the shortest conference ever. Like ever. But yeah, that was Microsoft.
Not a big fan of
so
it. Positives though. Let's get the positives of Microsoft. Let's be happy here. Let's not be.
All right, positives of Microsoft. Positives of Microsoft. They showed a lot of surprises, a lot of games that we're going to be able to play on our PS4 very soon.
Yay.
Yeah, so basically, if you look at Microsoft as a pre-show, it's pretty good.
For me, I was deceived by Microsoft, unfortunately. I thought Cuphead was going to be Microsoft's next best exclusive indie game, of course. I don't even know if it's indie, but it's an amazing looking little game. I thought it was going to be exclusive, and I was like, oh, do I really have to buy an Xbox for this fucking game? No, I don't. It's on Steam. Just buy it on my fucking PC, play it, and grand.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a
the one game I'm interested in from Microsoft I can get on a PC.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. So
probably on PS4 soon enough as well.
Yeah, so there was a few interesting games and stuff, especially Anthem at the end.
Yeah, Anthem was really
Anthem
impressive.
At the end.
Like that was the only game. That was the only game that showed off what this team is fucking capable of.
I wish that wasn't exclusive for Xbox.
I don't.
I wish.
That is not.
I really. I wish it was.
I don't have to spend
500
quid. Oh no, that's another good thing I'm going to get to
something
in a minute.
They need something. I'm not all hateful towards Microsoft, but they need something. And in my thing, they did have some exclusives. Like, they had Titanfall for a time.
Yeah, well,
they
never had it as an exclusive. Oh no, they did. That was a lifetime exclusive, wasn't it? Titanfall 2 wasn't.
Yes. Titanfall 2 wasn't, because some company probably bought someone for something to do something naughty.
Who publishes Titanfall? It's Activision, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah,
Activision.
there's your answer. Activision is Sony's bitch.
No, well, they were Microsoft's bitch before Microsoft.
Well, they're just, you know,
But
it's like the same story with Sega.
but yeah, I'll get to my. Are you finished?
I thought we were done with Microsoft now.
No, I haven't. One best thing to come out of this conference is the price of the fucking console itself.
Yeah.
That's insane that they're selling that for that price. I have a feeling they're eating shit on that. They're selling that thing at a loss, and I think the fucking shit inside that. Like, I don't know.
David brought up a good point to me about that, what I told him about that. He told me a good point. They wouldn't do that if it wasn't in their power.
Yeah.
You just don't do that. They're finagling something somehow to do what they're doing.
No, because it's not as if are they really confident that they're going to make it back with game sales? Like, I mean, third-party games can only get you so far. I mean, look at the Wii U.
The only...
Like, I mean, third-party support, see, that's the thing that gets me, because the Wii U only, like literally for pretty much its entire lifetime, apart from the very start, only had first-party exclusives, only had Nintendo exclusives, right? Not even only had Nintendo games, right? It fucking died a slow and painful day. It done awfully. Xbox
feels like it's going down the same path, but with its whole lifespan
it's the other way around. Yeah, it feels like it's the other way around. Like, they have all the third party support, no exclusives apart from one or two, like every fucking year. Like, it's a shame, because I don't know. Xbox are probably they're probably gonna kill it with this console for all I know, but I want them to do well. We need competition. We can't just have we need fucking competition, or else games are just gonna go to shit. Because what's the point? And what if Sony is like the only because I mean, can Nintendo compete with Sony anymore? Do you think? Like, realistically?
You know what I think? I think that would be an interesting idea. Let's say Microsoft died.
Mm-hmm. Well,
right.
Microsoft don't die. Microsoft will never die.
Not Microsoft. Let's say Xbox dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Xbox dies.
All right.
Let's say Xbox dies. Granted, I will probably end up having a funeral. I would have a moment of silence and everything.
It'll be a sad day.
But
if it happens,
it'd be a sad day. Yeah. If Microsoft died, not Microsoft, but I keep saying that because that's what I know them for. Xbox dies. Microsoft is going to shift all their weight to PC in gaming stuff, which probably would be a good thing in a way, because then you could work on that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe they could fucking compete with Steam on the PC market, like make their own type of Steam thing and fucking compete with Valve. That'd be interesting. And
yeah, the Microsoft machine. But anyway, what I think would happen if we cleared the slate for consoles, I think that would give Nintendo a chance to breathe. Give them a chance to breathe, and also maybe rise up to the challenge of competing with Sony. And to be fair and honest, exclusives wise talking, I think it would be a much better show.
That's really I think right now there's gonna be everyone's gonna fucking jump down my throat for this at this moment in time. I think, are you right, Nick? You're gonna hate me for this as well. I think PlayStation has a better exclusive lineup now, has better exclusive franchises than Nintendo at this point. It's gotten to that point now that Sony's exclusives are that fucking good that it's better. It is competing. No, it's not only competing, it's better than Mario, Zelda, Metro. It's better than those fucking iconic characters. Maybe it's not as mainstream, as popular, but for me, personally, I think quality-wise, just look at Jack, Ratchet. Why am I pausing the game? Jack, Ratchet, Horizon, Uncharted, Last of Us. 5 off the top of my fucking head, most Naughty Dog games.
I put it this way. After me, I put Super Mario Sunshine on par with Jack. I put any Legend of Zelda game on the GameCube, which I mean is Twilight Princess, on par with Jack. on par, blow for blow.
Really?
Neither one can destroy the other. That good. It's that good. It's not the same style as well, so that's what puts it on par with it. It's a game that I can enjoy and that I wouldn't really want to live without.
Yeah.
So I put it on par with those. Afterwards, after that time, after Jack died and everything else died, that's when I think Nintendo kind of, I'm not like saying like Jack was like the thing that held everything up, but I mean after that point in time, I've noticed that shit went downhill.
From Nintendo?
Me personally, shit went downhill for me with Super Mario Galaxy.
Really? You didn't like Galaxy?
I didn't mind. I liked it. I liked it. I would even venture to say I probably would love it if I played it again. But at the time, it was no Super Mario Sunshine by far.
Okay, I can see that. It was. But the one thing that get Super Mario Galaxy's 1 and 2 are fucking nearly flawless games apart from the controls. Not even the control. The game control is fine. It's just they force you to use the stupid Wii controller with it, which just
But beside that, they just lost something. I don't know what it was. They just lost something special. They lost. You know what they lost? They lost the PS2 feeling. I know they never made anything on PS, but the GameCube equivalent. They lost the GameCube feeling. That's what they lost. You know, they lost that.
I don't think it's the
feeling
GameCube feeling they lost, because I get you on this. I think they lost the Nintendo feeling. I think, like, from NES up to GameCube, right? I'm with you on this. I think I get where you're coming from. From NES up to GameCube, like each Nintendo exclusive, every Nintendo-made game has this feeling to it that it's just like, oh, this is Nintendo. Now, like, they're still fantastic games, don't get me wrong, but with stuff like Mario.
You know, we're still talking about Microsoft.
Yeah, I know.
By the way,
but with something like Mario 3D World, like a fantastic game. Do not fucking misinterpret me on this, but it doesn't have that. It doesn't feel like special. It just feels like another Mario game. It feels like it's losing some soul.
Which is why I kind of like the Switch right now.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of like the Switch right now, because we got Breath of the Wild, we got Super Mario Odyssey, and Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I'll get to that. But anyway, so Microsoft, that was Microsoft. They for us.
Yeah.
Great for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, let's move on.
Oh, you be next.
Later on that night. Later on that night.
Oh yeah, I forgot all that.
Yeah, later on that night, something special happened. We got Bethesda's conference, which Keith had to sleep for.
Yeah.
I wish he was awake.
It was on at
for
5 in the morning. Got me some fucking slack.
Yeah, I know. I wish he was awake for it, because the things that I found out when I found out, the one thing really was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of expecting it, but was more doubting it than anything.
Yeah.
So the conference began with shit.
Yeah,
personally,
it was the first like 75% of this conference is so boring to me. But we're not here to review the conferences. Be careful.
They set up. The cool thing about their conference that I enjoyed.
Yeah, I loved this actually. Yes,
was the Bethesda land.
Yeah, it was different.
That was cool. That was cool. But what was in Bethesda land made me want to puke. In a way. So the first thing we had was Fallout 4 VR. I think. It was one of the... No. It was actually Doom VFR. That's what was first. It was Doom VFR. And just the way how it like, those games to me bring out me and Keith's biggest fear in first-person shooters. It's actually, literally, a floating gun.
Yeah.
It's literally a floating gun. Like, it's no arms. Floating hands as well. Just...
Fuck, this is difficult.
I just don't like that. But then you had the Fallout 4 VR, but like, blah.
What if it's full Fallout 4 and plays exactly like Fallout 4, except it's like you're out in the actual world? How amazing would that be? Just be positive here for a sec. If it's like that.
The best part about that whole idea is being engrossed in that world. That's the best
You know what?
part about it.
If Bethesda pulled this off with either Fallout or Skyrim, there's going to be more VR believers, and I'm happy about that because
There is a Skyrim VR.
Yeah,
there
I
is
know.
a Skyrim
That's what I
VR.
said. That's why I said it. But
Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
there's going to
But
be more
then
VR believers like me because there isn't enough. Will you fucking think we didn't get to this because I said this last time?
I mean, I support it. I support it, but the games right now, I don't have enough to want to go get one.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
fair enough. That's a very fair point. But it's the only thing that's changed games since fucking like analog sticks. I mean, if you want to fucking argue with fucking like Wii motes and shit, like that motion bullshit.
I'll go for it. But anyway, yeah.
But
So
no,
that
I think VR is so much more than that. I think it's a game changer. Literally.
But anyway, we had some Morrowind action, which honestly, Morrowind, when I first saw it, I thought they were showing footage from an old fucking. I thought they were showing footage from like one of the first like open world Elder Scrolls games. I was like, wow, this looks like shit. They came so far, and I found out it was Morrowind. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this looks horrible. I was like, how did you even pass this as good? I was like, the fucking Skyrim looks better than this, and Skyrim came out a fucking decade ago.
Motherfucker, I cannot do this.
I mean, Skyrim looked amazing back compared to that.
Oh no.
But yeah, they did that, and then they showed, then they showed their fucking Witcher Gwent knockoff game.
Scorpion flail. Don't say. Be careful where you tread, Nick. That wrench upgrade, that'd be nice. Careful where you tread. That game came out before Gwent. Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
I just don't care. Jesus Christ. All right. Well then, actually, no, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Gwent was in the main game of The Witcher.
Yeah.
And this game came out in 2015.
Yeah, that game came out in 2014. I made sure before I made a joke about it.
I thought it was 16.
No, it's 2014. I'm probably 16.
Wrong. They said 16.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
They said but whatever. I get it. The standalone, yes, okay. So that came out earlier. But whatever, but they look so fucking similar, and everyone's jumping on the Witcher 3's fucking dick lately. I swear to God, without The Witcher 3, we wouldn't have had a lot of things.
Witcher 3 is like the GTA of this generation. Like everyone just wanted to copy it.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, and then for Skyrim, the other game that's very similar to this game, coming out with a card game. Come on.
I don't want to say that because I don't even know what came first.
Regular poker cards came out first, and that was
Magic. They're done.
Came out with fucking whatever. Nintendo touched it first back in the 1800s. Okay.
Yeah, Nintendo used to be a fucking card company.
Yeah,
they used to have fucking love hotels, you know, like literally used to have fucking brothels. Nintendo used to be a fucking brothel company.
Suck your Nintendo dick.
I got out of that just in time, holy shit.
Oh yeah, so did I, man. The brothel life was getting so difficult.
Oh, I'm being raped. Oh, this is hard.
Exactly, I got out of the brothel so long ago. Are you recording? Please look.
Oh no! Yeah, I am.
Oh, that would not have been.
It's only been 40 minutes. It seems like much longer.
You would have been screaming.
Really?
Yeah. If you'd seen that, you would have screamed. You would have been like me watching the fucking Microsoft press conference.
I can't do this. Oh my God, Nick, I need help. I can't stuck on the game.
How are you stuck on this? It's so fucking easy.
I don't know. I'm out to put down to easy. Imagine me doing this on fucking hard.
No. No, I'm not watching you at all, actually.
It's. Why are you not watching me? You should always watch me. I'm a very nice person.
Because I play this game. I know this game well.
You know where I am?
Yes, you're on fucking Sarthos.
What am I doing? Being raped! That's what I'm fucking doing. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so yeah, Bethesda was doing its thing,
Oh.
but then they dropped. Oh, the creator thing, by the way. The creators thing.
Apparently, it's gonna be paid. That's bullshit.
It's not actually.
No?
It's going to be half and half, as a matter of fact.
That's still bullshit to make it pay for mods.
It's still bullshit. Well, the mods, the people are going to be getting paid by the company.
Yes, yeah.
And shit like that who make them and all that. So it's good. That means mods are growing. That's good.
Mods
That's very good.
have evolved.
Yeah, they have evolved on consoles, and what I'm hoping is that sets an example for other companies like fucking Bandai Namco maybe, to set up some mod stuff for like some of them Dragon Ball Z games, so that I can make my own fucking roster because they can't.
If fucking WWE games don't have it by this point, fucking GBZ won't.
But anyway,
Oh,
but then they decided.
why do
they
have
decide-
shields? They all have shields. Oh my god! I don't even have to fight these fucks. I'm an Armadon.
Yeah, you are.
I really am.
But anyway, then Bethesda decided to drop the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And the Evil Within 2 was announced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what were your thoughts on that, Keith?
I loved the first Evil Within. I thought it was a great game. Resident Evil. Resi 4 2, just what I wanted. And it was very good. And yeah, I'm going to that. And no. Damn it. Is that still
Nice
open?
speech, Keith.
Is it still going to be open? Oh, bollocks. Oh no, it's open. It's open. I'm fine. Okay, I'm just going to make a fucking No, I'm not.
Keith, I want to quote Resident Evil. I want to quote on that. Like on the screen, like all professional, exactly what you said.
But I'm really excited for Resident Evil 4 3. I'm really excited for the Evil Within 2. It looks the little bit of gameplay they showed looks fantastic, and the one thing I love about it is it's so different. Like it feels and looks so different. For the first until they showed the name, I wasn't even sure if it was Resident Evil or not. Like
You mean Evil Within? You fucking moron!
Oh fucking hell, it's the same potato. But yeah, it was it's Resident Evil. Fuck off. I was worried for, but yeah, I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be great.
I think my favorite part of the trailer was that they showed the model of Sebastian from the first game at the end.
Yeah.
Sitting there, that was really ominous.
And then after that, they dropped another bomb.
Yeah, they did. And that would be Keith?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forget. Oh, Wolfenstein, that's right.
Wolfenstein 2 something Colossus something, I don't know.
It looks fantastic. It looks like a shooter I'm actually interested in, which is saying a lot. I put this into context. I haven't liked a shooter since Resistance 3. So
all this music.
It's fantastic. But yeah, as I said, I haven't been interested in a shooter since Resistance 3, and I didn't even like Resistance 3 that much, honestly. So yeah, I'm just not a shooter person. This looks interesting to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dual wielding shotguns from a wheelchair with no legs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that.
How lucky am I that I did not keep that? I'm gonna do all these myself rule. The fucking hell. The spinning the wrench thing. But yeah, Bethesda were great. Bethesda done a great job for the last two announcements.
Mm-hmm. And then we move on to Monday. The game day. The day. The day.
Today.
And it was Ubisoft's turn, finally. Ubisoft did shit at the beginning. I don't remember a single anything that really...
No, Nick, no. You're forgetting a really vital part.
No, not talking about the end yet. I'm talking about
Mario. They're fucking
coming
up with Nintendo.
The opening. Yeah. Mario and Rabbids coming.
Miyamoto comes out. Crazy ass bastard comes out with his toys and starts playing with his toys on stage.
With the Ubisoft dude. With the little.
It was just two 70-year-olds playing with toys. It was amazing. But yeah, it was. I liked that a lot. Yeah, the game looks interesting. I mean, I hate I said before the conference started that if I see rabbits here, I'm gonna fucking hang myself because they destroyed Rayman.
And that's the first thing that
That's the
happened.
first thing that happened, and I was like, you know what, this actually looks alright. So they don't.
Not our type of game, though.
Yeah, definitely not our type of game. Definitely not.
But, no, but it looked interesting enough.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, Ubisoft didn't show any bad-looking games.
Exactly.
That's the most important thing. They just didn't show any. Really,
none of the games looked bad, but none of them are like our type of thing.
I think the one that hurt me the most was probably Skulls and Bone and Skulls, or whatever, that fucking pirate game.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just Assassin's Creed 4 boat simulator. Like, take everything good about Assassin's Creed 4, like everything else about Assassin's Creed 4, throw it in the trash can, and just the 10% of the game that is ship stuff.
Yeah.
That's literally what that looked like to me. Like, if I were to say play that game, I would literally. If you said, "Have you ever played this game?" I say, "Oh, I love Assassin's Creed 4." That would be my response to that.
Oh, you bastards and bastards in pajamas. Fuck.
Bastards in Pajamas sounds like a new band. Bastards in Pajamas.
That's gonna be their band name. But I don't even have the capacity to refill my ammo. You big Jack 2 bastards. But.
Then what else? And then then Ubisoft showed 3 seconds of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, they showed more later, which kind of.
But inside the conference, it was like, this is when your time to shine.
Why are we reviewing the conference, Nick? Why are we reviewing the conference?
It's not the conference, it's the games. It's the games. It's the games. They didn't show it as much as like I thought they were at first, because that's like Ubisoft's ace in the hole.
Yeah, but the thing is, they showed it after, so it's a null point.
Yeah. Oh no! What they did for the conference was they put to this guy playing it, and they showed a screenshot. They showed like a guy with a camera showing the fucking monitor. Like, you can see. Like, we wouldn't even do that.
Yeah, they just literally just showed it. It was so. It must went off like a minute, but it felt like 10 minutes of them just showing the fucking recording off
on the screen.
Yeah. They were just recording the fucking game off a fucking screen. Like, what the hell? What amateurs? But
Yeah. But then at the end, very end, we got something real special. Me and Keith didn't know what the fuck it was. Mm-hmm. We had no clue what it was.
We were watching it and we were like, what the fuck is it? We were trying to guess and we were like, we liked it. I loved it. I was like, this looks amazing, but what the fuck is it? I was like, I'm intrigued. Show me gameplay and show me a name. And they showed the fucking name.
It was Jack 4. Yeah. I mean...
No, seriously, Ubisoft dropped the fucking mic with Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like, oh my god. Yeah. That was...
I flipped the fuck out. My experience was, my heart rate went up, and I don't even like this game. My heart rate went up. My body went numb, and all I could do was let out a psychotic yell. It was like, that's all I could do. That's all I can do. And I thought to myself in that moment, when Jack 4 gets announced, I'm going to die. I'm going to go into rest.
Yeah, if you do that for a game you don't care that much about, fucking imagine Jack.
Yeah, they're going to die. Like, I'm going to sit there and, like, look at... Like, we're gonna, like, if Jack 4 was announced, we're gonna constantly be looking at the fucking, like, computers and stuff to, like, or, like, the Wikipedia page to see, like, latest release and shit, or, like the next game or whatever, and we're just gonna sit there and be like, yes! And just die all over again for days.
This is honestly my favorite part of E3 2017.
Yeah, I'd say.
Mainly because it gives me hope. 15 years waiting on a Beyond Good and Evil game. And even Ubisoft, people consider Ubisoft scum. I don't really. I like Ubisoft. I think they seem like not a good company, but they don't seem as bad as most. And man, they even have a heart to fucking do something that will probably not be that profitable, but fuck yeah. It kind of made me like, it gave me hope. For
one thing that got me the most about it is when the guy who's running everything on the game came out and started crying.
Yeah.
Like that was.
You see, everyone thought
Yeah, it's-
everyone thought I was about to cry there. I was actually holding in a fucking sneeze.
It's hilarious. Dad sneezes the same way. It's
Maybe that guy was just holding in a sneeze. Wasn't actually crying.
Side note: a lot of times that I'm talking to Keith late at night like this, all of a sudden you'll hear a sneeze from like downstairs, and it's just like. His dad's sleeping in his sleep.
Wonder if anyone's ever died sneezing in their sleep.
Sneezing in your sleep more dangerous than smoking marijuana.
What isn't more dangerous? Answer me that.
Breathing, but then again, look at the world we live in.
Yeah, breathing, that could like give you diseases.
If you like hold your head over a radioactive substance, maybe. Just breathe in real deep. But anyway,
I'm finally
yeah. So Ubisoft did.
Oh, thank God! Dread Challenges is all that's left. Please don't be hard. Oh.
But yeah, there was.
I thought I stopped and I had a heart attack and I was fucking messing.
But then
This is why this game is impossible wrench only, Andrew. Yes, smart bastard. Look at this. I can't. Oh, never mind. But my bad. I stand corrected.
You tried to prove a point, fell flat on you. But next was what we've been waiting for. Sony.
Everyone,
Sony.
Internet is the new cool thing to hate is Sony's E3 press.
Well,
conference
guess
on
what?
Internet.
Internet, you can shut up and go away. Anyway,
I loved it.
we loved it. We loved it. The first thing they did.
I'll just say this. I'll just go on. I didn't say much about you. Actually, I did. But oh no, you missed one, Nick. You missed the best fucking conference.
What?
Fucking Devolver Digital. They had a 5-minute conference, and it was.
Okay. I didn't watch it. I don't care. Don't care.
I actually watched that to see if there's going to be Shadow Warrior 3, even though Shadow Warrior 2 just came out. But anyway, yeah, Sony internet hates it. I love it. I thought, like, considering what they had to work with, like they obviously had nothing really to announce apart from Shadow of the Colossus. But this is how you do a show. If you don't have anything to announce, this is the fucking perfect example of how to do something if you don't have anything for a show. Snap, 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 blah blah blah. Only make it an hour, make it short as fuck. Make it, and this thing is, they still managed to make it interesting for me. They all like 80%, if not more, of these games were exclusive that they showed. Take that, Microsoft. Like. Everyone has a PS4 already, but they're still like fucking, oh yeah, look at all these games. Oh, why do you not have a PS4 yet, mate? Like, it's so like it just blew my mind. I literally texted Nick in the middle of us saying 80% of the games shown so far are fucking exclusive.
I think the correct term was Jesus shitting Christ.
But that was for Shadow of the Colossus. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm about to die.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I loved it. I thought they'd done a fantastic job. And again, I reviewed the conference even though I said I wasn't going to. But oh well. They had zombies from the ceiling. Come on, how can you not like that? But
I didn't like God of War at all.
Didn't like it.
I never liked God of War.
Oh,
really?
Oh, I know what you want. Okay.
I never liked God of War. I saw that.
I didn't lie, honestly. I thought God of War is a fine game, but it wasn't insane.
This. Holy fuck, man! That serpent scene. Yeah, I don't even know it's like, it's not really in game, but the in-game stuff alone, that axe that you could throw like a fucking boomerang and shit, and have it. Oh man, what the hell? That looked amazing. That looked great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to mention. I don't really remember a lot of it. Monster Hunter was a thing.
Yeah, Monster Hunter on a PlayStation is weird. Oh
yeah, very weird. Very weird. Very weird indeed.
We also had What else did we have? Oh, Jack
Horizon
4.
DLC.
I don't really care about that. Horizon's DLC, yeah, Nick. I don't care about Horizon DLC.
Yeah, neither do I. It was just the title was like Frozen Wasteland or something. I don't remember the exact words of it, but I was like, but I could go to the mountains and go climb up here, and everything's cold.
You're playing Horizon. We haven't mentioned that in this, I don't.
Yeah, I am playing Horizon at the moment. I bought it for like $15, basically.
Fantastic game, am I right?
Oh yeah, it's a good game. I kind of lost hope last night a little bit.
Really?
I can't get over the facial expressions. I just can't. It's like so hard.
If you can't,
it's so hard.
You're gonna have trouble. It's not the facial animations haven't even gotten bad yet. In the point you're in, like,
I know.
I didn't notice anything at this point. I was like, they're not great, but they're all right. Later on, I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah. But anyway, the thing that gets me the most is that there's no. Whenever someone's crying, there's no tears. Although, I think it would be kind of creepy if they did have tears and no facial expression. It's just tears just, like, falling down their faces.
Anyway.
But the Horizon's great. It's great, but I kind of had a falling out with it last night as well because I had this thought. I was like, why did I get this? This is it's just boring.
Thank you.
Boring.
Holy shit, you're having the feelings I was having.
It was just boring.
Yes.
Like, what?
Yes, I agree completely. I was like,
and I don't understand
playing
why.
Horizon for me. Yes. What is wrong with you? Why are you me?
Yeah, I didn't know why. I was like,
yeah.
I could do this. I could do this. I could fucking take goddamn Strider, fucking override it, ride it around like a horse. I could climb these big tall neck things and do something that I don't even know what the fuck they do, actually.
You're having, oh my god, I'm glad I'm not crazy. You're having the exact same feelings as I was having.
Like, I was like, this is so great. It's not, it's so revolutionary in terms of, like, open world and, like, all this thing, like, the no load screens, really? Like, going from, like, really? And, like, it's just boring.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Why? Is this boring?
Agree. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it either. Like, it shouldn't be. It should be everything I ever want from a game.
Best animations I've seen in a game in a little while. Like, you know what I've been doing? Let me put this into context for you. Jak 2, 1, and 3. Why did I say it like that? But those 3 games. There's something I always do when I'm walking around or running around. What I do is I roll, do a long jump. You know how if you jump after doing a long jump, you do this really, really high jump? Do a high jump, do a handstand, smash ground on the ground, jump back up, do a kick spin, and repeat the process over and over and over again.
Best animations in game in history, most fluid gameplay in game in history. Fucking tell me otherwise.
I don't know why. But that's what I do every time. Do that. Roll.
No, can I still chat? If anyone's still watching and I've got a challenge out there, tell me about a game with better animations that is it's fluid and non-restrictive as Jak. Go right now. I want to know.
Because I want to play it. But I've noticed I'm doing that in Horizon.
Yeah.
Little things.
I love
what I do. Run, slide, jump, roll. I roll everywhere. I love rolling. At first, I didn't think I was going to like the animation, but then when I started doing it, I was like, holy fuck, that's awesome. Yeah. Just roll. That's great. Another reason why I don't think I'm enjoying it specifically is because my analogs are kind of fucked. And it's difficult to do things. Like, the main thing is shooting a bow, and it's kind of hard to do that.
You're that guy that always went to their house, and they always gave you the fucking shitty third-party controller with the analogs bitten off.
Well, what my plan is to do in the future is, first off, I'm going to get like 4 PS3 controllers. Just 4.
That's like
to stock up on them.
Wow, that's like...
Just stock up on them. It's a lot.
Oh, come on, I fucked it up again. God damn it. No.
But I need to get those 4. Just so that, because I wouldn't get as many if they didn't have, like, battery life. But they do. So I need a bunch. I'm not going to buy them new, by the way.
Oh, that's
Should,
disgusting.
but,
You want
you
to
know.
fucking hold someone else's sweaty, moldy hand fetish controller thing?
Yeah, who probably put their feet on them.
Ah, go away and die.
You started it, Keith. You know that one guy who like dropped his controller
I don't.
his
Get back to
by the
E3.
analog stick?
Yeah, get back to E3.
But yeah, I need to buy that in a new PS4 controller. I just need to get a few controllers, just so I can play properly.
Why
That's
am I
all.
so shit at this game?
You know, I was saying the same thing about me and Horizon the other day, because like, oh man,
You're
it's
playing
rough.
it easy as
Actually,
well, aren't you?
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
the hell
it's
you are,
rough.
shit.
It's rough. It's just rough. I think mostly is because I'm trying to blow through the game as well, because it's just that thing. Just blow through it. Just get through it for no reason. Just do that. And the other reason is my analog stick is just so bad. It's just so bad.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the proper control that I would have.
Motherfucker, my finger is fucking fatigued. Oh, I can't do this. It should be so easy. I've never had a problem with this before, but of course.
Yeah. What? But anyway.
Oh my god, there's more here. You fucking goddamn you! I could have just done this the entire. Fuck that. I'm skipping this.
I was gonna say you have the option to do that.
No.
But yeah. Anyway, so Sony basically dropped the bomb with a few good exclusive games, some more gameplay of stuff that we've already seen, and then they showed us Spider-Man, and then everyone simultaneously crapped themselves at the same time.
Are very good at making video games.
Yeah, that was a sight to be had. That was a sight to be had, and
You see, I've always felt sorry for Insomniac because they've never had the same amount of success as Naughty Dog or fucking hell, probably even Sucker Punch. They've like Resistance done fine, Ratchet done fine, but no Uncharted, no Last of Us, no Infamous even. Like I've always felt because Insomniac's games have always been so good, but it's just it didn't connect.
Hey
with
Keith,
mainstream.
how long have they been working on this? Spider-Man. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Because I was gonna say maybe the sales profit from Ratchet and Clank 2016, because it is the best-selling Ratchet game. Maybe that went into it.
No,
to some extent.
No. That they're not putting. I'd say Insomniac aren't putting their own money into this at all. It's just Sony came to them to do it because they got a deal from Marvel and they need the developers to make Marvel games. So
I've never heard of a Spider-Man exclusive game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've never heard
So
of that.
that's why they needed to get someone they trusted to make it, because they needed it to be fucking good. To get more exclusive Marvel games, because that's big money there. So yeah, I think the one thing I'm worried about is like this may be Insomniac's big break, but if it is their big break, then Insomniac will be known as those guys that make Spider-Man.
Well, Naughty Dog is known for those guys that made Uncharted.
And Crash. What the fuck
Yeah.
am I meant to do?
And you've platinumed this game.
I don't know how. But what am I meant to do? Oh, I have to kill 180. Oh fucking hell! I'm in my mode now. Right. Yeah, but yeah, God, this conversation went to complete shit. What were we saying?
Yeah. But yeah, Spider-Man looked great. End of story.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Looked
fantastic. Go buy
The
it.
conference was good. It was a good
No
conference. It was good.
Crash. Like, come on. I mean, I know it's out in 2 weeks, but come on, I want more. I mean, there was a they didn't do a launch trailer at the pre-show, but that doesn't count. Come on, I want Crash. I like Crash. But yeah, Crash.
Now you know how I felt about Assassin's Creed showing up on Microsoft.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't count.
at least you got it.
Yeah, we did. We got it.
Bollocks, I fucked this
Got
up
it.
again.
But anyway, so Keith, tell me about Nintendo's conference, because I wasn't there to witness.
It wasn't much. It was like just a Nintendo Treehouse thing to do every few months, just for each.
Well, what was it? What was in there? What was in there?
Well, Reggie came out and he started talking about games being journeys and all this nerdy shit. You know Reggie, right? The weird guy. But my body is ready guy.
Isn't that the big fat guy who looks like Chris Christie?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes. But yeah, he came out and started talking about video games, or we like video games and stuff. He said video game players, and I love that Nintendo call us that. I hate the word gamer, but video game players, you're damn fucking right, I'm a video game player.
You must have hated Microsoft's conference.
But
Gamers.
It's like you're being called gay. They're calling you gay. Gamer.
All them gamers out there.
But,
gamers.
But not there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm just saying I don't like being called gay and I'm not gay. I don't think I
I love that. There's nothing wrong about being gay, but I don't like being called gay.
But yeah, so then they showed I forget what they showed after. It wasn't that memorable, but they showed some of that Rabbids game again for a short while.
Of course, I knew it.
They talked about how great Switch is and shit. They announced they showed some Xenoblade Chronicles trailer and some Monster Hunter trailers. Monster Hunter is massive on Nintendo. I think they showed some Super Smash. No, I don't even know. I can't even remember. But anyway, the only important parts, Zelda DLC, which I was like, whatever.
What did that look like anyways? What was it about?
It looked shit, honestly. It was just new armor, new amiibos, new fucking good. Maybe a new story. It's really just new armor and shit, and maybe a new shrine or two. 10.
Okay.
Or 20. But yeah, it's only gonna be $19.99 though for the season pass, so it's budget. It's good, nice price, less than most. And then they showed some Mario Odyssey. I'm doing this all out of order, by the way. This isn't the order I went in. But they showed some Mario Odyssey. The game looks phenomenal. The game looks fucking yes. This is Mario. Give me it. It's coming. Oh, we got a release date for Mario.
And it is
October, like every fucking thing else.
October?
Well,
are you fucking? What date?
It's October, right? The 10th month is October, right?
Yeah. What was the date?
I don't know. It said something the 10th of the 2017. So I was like, yeah, nice. That's sooner than expected.
Wait, something the 10th?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't we date different than you?
Oh bollocks.
So if it was something the 10th, then it's the 10th day of something.
No, that's probably no, because I looked at it that way. It's probably like at the fucking start said fucking.
Keith, what if it's in July? Now I don't know. What if it's in July?
Go check. You have the power on your palm of hand.
I don't care. I don't have a Switch.
But anyway, well, we will soon. I will want to get cheaper after I buy my computer.
And then the big one.
Metroid Prime Return of Samus on the DS. And it wasn't called Metroid Prime Return of Samus, it was just called Metroid Return of Samus. But we also got, let me get really close here and be like a generic YouTuber, Metroid Prime 2.
What year is it?
Metroid Prime 2!
That came out on the GameCube, Keith.
Sorry. I need to drink my own piss now. Okay. I set this up to gag and I never used it, so let's just do it. Oh, now I think of it, I may have pissed in this before. Oh no, that's not good. No, I put the apple juice in this and I was going to do it as a fucking funny joke, but I forgot to do it. I think I've actually used this before though, this test tube. Oh no. Okay. But we got Metroid Prime 4. So.
Oh, that was cancer. Well, yeah, we got Metroid Prime 4. And technically, the way how that sounds to me, it's like we just got Jack 4. They just dropped the bomb. Mm-hmm. And it was just a logo. And that's what I want for E3 with Jack 4. I don't want to see anything. I just want a logo smashed on the screen and then disappearing.
Oh, I'm getting an aftertaste. I shouldn't have done that.
but Metroid Prime 4! Metroid Prime 4!
Yeah, that's great.
I haven't been in Metroid Prime since the first one.
Well, I definitely have used that before. That tastes like bollocks. Like literal bollocks. Oh no.
Okay. So I think this is a perfect time to end this.
No, I have to finish this planet. I have to finish this planet. Oh, am I fucking tongue clan? What the? Is my tongue? No, I'm fine. It's just placebo effect. But okay, let's do our game of E3, Nick. Game of E3.
Game of E3?
Yeah. You crushed me.
There was a few. I don't have a specific one. Number 1. 3.
Yep.
You give me 3.
I give you 3.
Okay. I'll take your 3.
Never take my tree. I like my trees.
I'm not gonna take your 3.
Thank you.
Maybe. I hope not.
I don't want you to take
number 1.
I will like breathe.
Well, number 3. My 3 would be God of War.
Really? That high? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that looked amazing. God of War.
I love that game.
Mine would be God of War.
It's not gonna call my video game. Ugh. So some people will be like when they play it. Ugh. I know it's not gonna be a porn game.
What else?
Planet's nearly over, Nick.
Yeah, I know. God of War 3.
God of War 3?
Yeah, what year is it? What year is it? God of War.
By the way, I hate the way they're just calling it God of War. Fucking hell, just call it God of War 4, you big fucks.
The game, it looks like it's like the swan song of God of War, to be honest. The God of War, Anthem.
Anthem. What was that game we forgot to mention? I knew we'd forget to mention it and it looked amazing. It was on Microsoft's conference.
Code Vein?
That's it. Yeah, that Code Vein. Holy shit, that game looks awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Is that an exclusive? If that's an exclusive, then that's a fucking great exclusive they have.
I don't think it is, though. Okay, so I'm gonna go God of War, Anthem, and then, of course, Assassin's Creed Origins.
You big fanboy.
Fanboy, yeah, so...
What? Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go, number 3, and Crash, it needs to be there. I know it was barely at E3, but come the fuck on, Crash. How many more times we want to see Crash at E3? Hopefully many more, but it could be the last, so... Number 2, this is in no particular order. Number 2, Spider-Man, come the fuck on. And number 1, of course, Beyond Good and Evil 2, just because of what it means. So yeah, that's mine. That's my loveliness. And yeah, we should wrap this up quite soon. Imagine the recording failed right now.
Well, check right now. Just check right now.
I swear to God, if you put magic powers in this, it's full. Good. It was stopped at 1:18 for a second, and then the 18 wasn't moving. I thought it crashed. Then it went to 19, and I was like, hallelujah.
Yeah, you looked into the thing for a second and you didn't talk, and I was like, oh no.
But I think we got.
Yeah. Good conference overall, except for Microsoft.
You mean good E3 overall? And again, Microsoft wasn't bad. I'm just disappointed that they don't have exclusives.
Once again, I'm the big black powerful box. That's all I've got. That's all I can think of.
I don't want to dwell on the negative or anything, but come on, lads. I'm rooting for Microsoft. I need them to do well. I don't want video games to be fucking like who can take up for Microsoft like. If
Nintendo, if they had the breathing room,
no, Nintendo are already prominent. Like, who can be? So we
Who
have
could?
Yeah, who could do it? I mean, Valve with Steam, maybe Steam could fucking like make their own console.
All I can think of is like a phone company or something trying to make a console like AT&T or something. This fucking bullshit.
God.
The Verizon box, the V box. The V box.
Is this game
The
glitched
V
out?
box.
Yeah, glitched out a bit. No big deal. But yeah, Ratchet was announced as well. I loved Ratchet. Ratchet was cool. How did I die? How did I die? Oh, I finished? Did I finish? Oh, I'm doing this still. You know what? No, let's end that there. I'm not going to talk about it. So yeah, that was our E3 press conference. We've done it all ourselves. We made all of E3 happen. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Did you like the new format? I'm looking straight into your fucking eyes. Do you like it? Good. Do you enjoy the new format, or do you want us to go back to the normal way of just cutting up the sessions and making them easier to watch, or do you like the longer ones and like marathon them? If we do the longer ones, we won't be uploading them as often for obvious reasons, because we're blowing our load all in one video, so that we need a refraction period. But yeah, that was that. Nick, any last words?
Hi.
Hi.
Man, that's so awkward. Man, that's so fucking awkward.
What was I meant to say?
I don't know. Just keep talking. Hi. I've never fucking done this before.
It was like those awkward E3 press conferences. Did you ever see the fucking Ubisoft pre-show? No, actually, I want to talk.
In Ubisoft, they were talking about Mario and Rabbids, the guy creating it. When he sat there and said something, and he was like smiling and shit and acting like they were applauding him, and they weren't.
No, it's in the pre-show for Ubisoft. The Chinese chick was talking, and someone dabbed, and I got sick, and then she goes, "Spoilers!" Awkward silence, and I swear to God, she was getting chewed out in her earpiece. I swear to God, the faces she was making, she looked like she was about to cry. I swear, someone was on her earpiece like, "What the fuck did you just say? You're fucking fired. You're fired. God damn you." And yeah, that's that. That's our E3 thoughts. You probably hate us. I don't hate me.
That's one way to end it. You probably hate us.
Yeah, it's our opinions, so at least we're not like everyone else or our fucking normie opinions.
Okay, Jack.
Let's go take care of business.
You see, we would have invited Jack to tag along in this, but I don't think he watched E3.
I haven't talked to Jack in months.
I talked to him, like, yesterday.
Oh, what the fuck just happened? My bottle exploded.
I thought you just said your bottom exploded. Like,
no,
what, with our sweat?
Why'd you have to remind me? And we better end this. I've had it on the pause screen for the last hour. Nick, say goodbye.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll see you fuckers later.
What's a good Jack line to end on? What's a good
See you later, Mechanator! There you go, okay. How's that?
Oh yeah, life is good.
Oh.
That was awful. That wasn't good at all. No, what's Samus's closing line in Jack 2?
Jack, my boy, the future awaits.
Guys, the future awaits.
All right.
Yeah,
We're done.
Good.
Finished.
Fuck off.
Cut.
Bye. Good.